Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea Tranquility. Welcome to day 12 of albums that are 40 years old in 2022 as we look back on the great year that was 1982, 28 days of February, 28 of my picks for my favorite albums released in 1982. You'll get a bonus episode at the end of the month with some honorable mentions, a lot of honorable mentions. I do want to make a clarification. So, generally speaking, when I record these videos, I don't always record them one every morning. Sometimes I'll do them in chunks for a couple days, and then I'll just kind of post them out during the week. Well, I mistakenly posted what was supposed to be today, the 12th, yesterday. So the 38th Special Forces was actually supposed to be today. And today's video was supposed to be yesterday, and I mistakenly posted today's yesterday and then deleted today's video without posting it. You know how that goes. This is what happens when you either do this sort of thing late at night or very early in the morning, when you're either just punch drunk from the whole day or you're not fully awake yet first thing in the morning when the sun's not even up yet, right? So that is what happened. So this particular pick was supposed to be yesterday. Now it's officially going to be day 12, right? So, but it was originally day 11. This is the fifth studio album from this particular band. It was released on November 25th, 1982 for the Geffen or Warner Brothers label here in North America and Polydor in Japan, Liberty Records the rest of the world. Produced by Martin Birch. I'm talking about, like I said, the fifth studio album from English hard rock band Whitesnake, Saints and Sinners. There's Mr. Coverdale, right? Really good, underrated album from Coverdale and Company. Of course, this is the early version of the band, which to many people might consider this the classic lineup of the band. And this, I believe, is the third album with this particular lineup, which longest lasting lineup, perhaps. David Coverdale on lead vocals. You got on co-lead guitars, slide guitars, rhythm guitars, Mickey Moody and Bernie Marsden. You've got Neil Murray, the ever-dependable Neil Murray on bass, Ian Pace on drums, and John Lord on keyboards. So there you have three guys in this lineup, kind of like a little reunion of the Mark III version of Deep Purple. You got Mel Galley showing up on backing vocals, because Mel Galley would be joining the band full-time right around the corner for the Slide It In album. So like I mentioned, this was the actual third album in a row with this particular lineup. So they also appeared together, did not appear together, all of them, on Love Hunter, though John Lord was on Love Hunter. But starting with the Ready and Willing album in 1980, you had Lord, Pace, Murray, Marsden, Moody, and Coverdale. They also, like I said, did the Come and Get It album and Saints and Sinners. But then for Slide It In, kind of an interesting story there. You've got Bernie Marsden had left the band, so you had Moody, Mel Galley coming in from Trapeze. But then after they recorded the album, right, for the UK release, Coverdale and Moody had some issues, right? That there was some problems brewing there for a while. And Moody's out. Coverdale saw Mr. John Sykes playing for the final version of Thin Lizzy, invited him into the band. They actually had Sykes come into the studio and retouch up and redo some things for the U.S. release. The rest is history. Then, of course, Mel Galley, who co-wrote a lot of that album, came up with a lot of the riffs and guitar parts. He had an issue with his hand or his arm or something like that, so he had to drop out of the band, and then it became a single guitar band with John Sykes at the helm for a very short period of time, right? The rest of the Slide It In tour, the 87 album, he was gone by the time the 87 album hit the streets. So, a lot of lineup changes in Whitesnake, but for many, many people, the early hard rock, blues rock version of the band is the best. And I would urge anybody who has not listened to anything past, or has only listened to maybe Slide It In, the 87 album, Slip of the Tongue, or anything after that, give this early version of the band a chance. Really, really strong stuff. And like I said, produced by Martin Birch. He worked with the band pretty exclusively for a few years there. Some great songs on here. Young Blood, killer, energetic opener. You got Rough and Ready, great song. Bloody Luxury, and Coverdale's just amazing on this album. He's got the playful lyrics, right? Very, tongue-in-cheek but sexual in nature. You got Victim of Love, great song. Crying in the Rain, the original version. There's actually two songs on here which would be redone on the 87 album and amped up with the muscular guitars and definitely given more of a metal stamp. Crying in the Rain, still good, a lot more bluesy here though. You got Here I Go Again, the original version, which was released as a single in the UK. never released here. I mean, that's the one thing. Most of these early Whitesnake albums were not available here domestically in the States, which is why Whitesnake were like a non-entity here for so many years, because you can only get their albums as imports, and they, toured here, occasionally, but they weren't regulars here. But Here I Go Again, obviously a really good song, even on the early version, added to the 87 album, and it became a huge worldwide sensation. You got Love and Affection, another great song, Rock and Roll Angels, Dancing Girls, good heavy riff on that, I love the chorus, and then Saints and Sinners, terrific kind of raunchy blues rock song. You got great lead guitars on this album, some slide guitar from Mickey Moody. Some of the arrangements are almost kind of southern rockish. Obviously, not a southern rock band because they're from the UK. But I just really dig this. And the lineup is just fantastic. I don't think there's anything much to show in here. Not really. But if you haven't heard Saints and Sinners, you should. Really, really strong album. One of the many strong albums from Whitesnake around this time period. So that is my pick for today. Day 12, originally supposed to be day 11. Let us know what you think of this album down in the comments below, as well as your pick for day 12, officially day 12. Surprised I didn't see anybody catching, other than George LeMay. George LeMay, thank God for George LeMay, because he's the guy who was watching yesterday's video saying, man, the way you were talking sounded like you were saying it was Saturday. And I'm like, oh no, what did I do? And then I went and checked, and I put the wrong video on. It happens. See, there's less mistakes when I actually record these every single morning, but I don't always have the luxury of doing that, right? So I don't always have the bloody luxury of doing that. So, but anyway, it's okay. We just mixed two of them up, no big deal. So this becomes officially day 12. Tune in tomorrow for day 13. And visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. So officially today, seeing it is now, it is Saturday. Please check out the UK Connection this afternoon. If you're here in the States, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in the UK, it's 7 p.m., I believe. So we got Simon Ray and Stephen Reed in the house once again. And then tomorrow, we've got album homework assignment. Chuck Alvarez from In the Prague Seat going head-to-head with... You'll have to wait and see. No, Jason Morris. So anyway, that's coming up on Sunday, and then we start it all over again on Monday with the Hudson Valley Square. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon here on the channel, because we are here all together all the damn time. Take care. Bye-bye.